Turning to another episode of Rico Live. Yes, this is my look. Okay, this is my look. Don't judge me. I don't have on no makeup. I should have put on some makeup. I guess you would consider lipstick makeup. Is lipstick considered makeup? I guess lipstick would be considered makeup. Hunjay, is lipstick considered makeup? Okay, so I guess I do have on makeup. Yeah, so anyway, thank you guys again for tuning in. See, it wouldn't be a show without a burp. Anybody that knows this knows Rico Live, any of my content. It wouldn't be my show if I don't burp. Am I right or wrong about it? Anyway, I have a few things I want to talk about. Haven't done a Rico Live. I've been doing Rico's reactions. Again, I will continue to say this, that the Urban Binge is looking for people to do panel talk. And you know what? It's probably my fault. If I would just go live from the Urban Binge and allow people to call in, tune in while I'm live, then maybe, you know, I can get some people to call in and get some regulars on the line, you know. But I have such a phobia of going live while, you know, going live just on the spot and having people watching me in the moment. I like to be able to rewatch my stuff before I put it out there, because I don't want to be done said something that I regret in a moment, you know, because I'll say something now and then think about it in a few minutes and say, oh no. Any other Aquariuses out there I can get an amen? Any other Leos out there I can get an amen? Okay, I guess not. Jay, you're not here with me? Hello, Jay? Are you here with me? Okay, yeah, so I want to talk about a few things. This video is probably going to be short. I really don't know. It depends on how much I talk. Okay, it is late. The kid is in the bed. What is going on with my TV in the living room? Can you press the middle button, please? Make sure you guys follow us everywhere. The Urban Binge on Facebook and at the Urban Binge everywhere else. Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Twitter, X, wherever you want to follow us at, it's the Urban Binge. Make sure you subscribe to our other channel, the Urban Binge, as well. And I'm going to say this. I have my own head full of hair. Okay, my own head full of hair. But I decided this was the style for me. Oh boy. Right? Who's saying that? El Varner? Is that El Varner? Who is that? No. I decided you would. Who? Oh, really? Oh my God. I did not know that. I mean, I guess I did know that, but damn. No, really, I thought that was El Varner or some shit. Because didn't that come out around the same time, Elvana Refill? Or no, it came out around refill time, right? I thought that was Elvana. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to try Solange like that. Anyway, let's get started on this shit that I want to talk about. I don't even have it in order. I don't have it in order at all. But the first thing that I wanted to talk about is Tia Kemp. who is that? Who is that, Jay? Tia Kemp. First thing I want to talk about. Let's get into it. Oh, why did it look like a moth just flew behind me? I don't do moths or nothing. Close the window. I'm just talking. I'll close the window. Anyway, yeah, Tia Kemp. Okay, a lot of social media influencers, a lot of people, I'll be like, oh my God, they're getting on my nerve. Get them out of here. Please get this motherfucker out of here. Who is this motherfucker? Get this motherfucker out of here. And with Tia Kemp, I don't know. I don't quite feel that way. Comment below. You let me know what you think. But is Tia Kemp a troll or she just getting to the bag? You know, and I guess you can be two things can be at one time, you know, depending on what the two things are. And in this case, I guess she could be a troll and get into the bag. It's probably not a good question because you could be both, but some people might just feel like she just a troll. Fuck get into the bag. And some people may feel like, you know, she is getting to the bag. I don't feel like she a troll, but some people feel like she's both. I feel like she does a lot of trolling, a lot of funny trolling. So we let her pass with it. Okay. We let her pass with it. But I do feel like she is bitter. Okay. I feel like there's a little bit of bitter there. Okay. There's a little bit of bitterness there. But I do feel that she is getting to her bag. I don't think that Tia Kemp is getting on enough people's nerve the way let's see, who can I name? Shamako do. Shamar do. You know, a lot of people, it's like he get on our nerve and then he end up not getting on our nerve. But for the most part, he get on our nerve, especially when he is doing this trunk shit. You know, he say trunk. He don't say trunk. You know, when he on this trunk shit and don't know what the fuck he talking about, and somebody done put in his head that Trump is for black people. So that be the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like when Tia Kemp do something irritating that causes us to say, ugh, I think we'll be really tired of her. But right now we're tolerating Tia Kemp. I don't think she is. I don't think her trolling is too aggravating. The way Ray J is becoming, okay. Because Ray J and Soulja Boy, they are becoming very irritating. You know, Bow Wow was on that streak. You know, that Bow Wow was on that Ray J and Soulja Boy streak, getting ready to be out of his mind, doing anything for ratings, doing anything for clicks. And it seemed like Bow Wow got real sleepy. He just got real sleepy, real chill, real calm. Like, you know, I don't have time for this bullshit. But it seemed like he was headed there. So yeah, I just wanted to say that because I noticed Tia be on it. Not only that, this girl has her a whole social media thing where she is literally calling people, going off on people. First of all, if you don't know Tia Kemp's voice and you are on social media, then I don't know what to tell you. I wonder, like, do these people really not know? Do these people not know that this is Tia, or they know that this is Tia and they are playing games? Is this shit a skit or what? Because it just doesn't seem like Tia. Like people wouldn't know that this is Tia. I mean, some of the people she calls sound like regular schmegular people, like someone be young niggas, hood bitches and shit. That would give me that they know who Tia Kemp is. But that is some trolling ass shit. To just call somebody you don't even know them, from a can of paint. Your veins are coming out of your neck as you are going the fuck off on somebody. Your veins coming out of your neck, your veins popping out of your head, trying to go off on somebody that you don't even damn know. You ain't gonna tell me she ain't stressing herself out and then have to take a breather. You know, this is weird to me. But I love Tia, and she hasn't gotten on my nerve yet. So her trolling is good trolling. Let's say that. She got good trolling. Okay, I wanted to talk about something else. again, for the people that are not used to my channel, I am not loud and what's up, I always have to make this disclaimer because a lot of times I have a lot of people coming to the channel, but the retention doesn't stay up, and it's probably because I'm not a lot of people's cup of tea. My energy is not a lot of people's cup of tea, so I have to always put this disclaimer out here that my YouTube channel is more so like Quiet Storm meets Wendy Williams, but not quite as harsh or bad as Wendy Williams, not as good as Wendy. Okay, let me say that, as good as Wendy Williams is in her shit, but the Quiet Storm meets some Gossip Talk TV, shit like that. So it's not like, what's up, hey, yeah, like all that. No, it's not none of that. I smoke a whole lot of weed, and that shit keeps me calm, chilled out. You know what I'm saying? Get these Mika treats. Right? I'm smoking Mika treats now. Let me stop. Ain't that a girl named Mika's Treats, huh? Oh, she don't do smokes? Oh, eating Mika treats now. Shit. I thought she had smoke too. No, she don't do that. I'm surprised she ain't got locked up yet. I'm like, what, how the fuck is she? Huh? Is weed legal in? Am I tripping? Is weed legal in Atlanta or no? Is what? Weed legal in Atlanta? No, they decriminalized it. But how can you cook it in something and sell it and send it in the mail? That's considered paraphernalia. But how can it? I just don't understand. Wouldn't that be illegal? Like that's just crazy. So they're not enforcing it or something? Like that's crazy. Okay. Anyway, something else I wanted to talk about. Mother has a fit because her daughter's hair was pulled out. Okay. I wanted to no, her hair was pulled out. I wanted to what was that? Oh, your foot? Oh, I'm tripping. Okay, let me share this right here. See if you guys can hear this.
I don't know who it. I took her scared to school and jumped on my baby, but I promise you they're gonna have to come and see about me. Somebody gonna have to give me some answers for why they putting their hands on my baby. Y'all need to teach y'all kids to keep y'all hands to y'allself. My baby called me crying, telling me, "Mama, I'm sorry, Mom." She called me yesterday. As soon as she got to school, she said a girl wanted to fight her. I said, Naya, leave it alone. Don't you worry about it. I said, it's going to be all right. Don't let nobody get you out of your character. Don't let nobody get in your way of you studying, getting your education. Don't worry about it. When nobody says they don't put their hands on you. So she went, I said, go and report it to somebody. She goes and she reported to somebody. They put her in ISS just to keep that the situation. Then she called me this morning crying. Ma, I'm so sorry, Ma. I'm so sorry. She said, but they jumped me. And all I see her on her FaceTime is her hair balled to her scalp. I just got my baby hair done. And y'all to pull. Head bleeding. I don't know who at the school and jumped on my baby, but I promise you they're gonna have to come and see about me. Somebody gonna have to give me some answers for why they putting their hands on my baby. Y'all need to teach y'all kids to keep y'all hands to y'allself. My baby called me crying out. It wasn't even that serious. Y'all need to teach y'all kids to keep their hands to themselves. Because this right here, I'm a pissed mama right now. I am pissed that somebody sitting up here bothering my child. And I try to teach my kids to go to school, get your education. Don't worry about nothing. Keep y'all hands to yourself. Don't bother nobody. Stay out of harm's way. And y'all done put y'all hands on the wrong child. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know who it is. I don't know who parent this is, but I know you're gonna see this video. This video is gonna be very reaching. But I promise you, y'all better tell y'all kids to keep their hands to themselves. Y'all going to school want to fight over boys. Y'all need to learn how to get y'all education because it's not that deep. That girl don't bother nobody. I don't teach my kids to fight. She don't even know better know how to defend herself. And it took for y'all to jump my daughter. Y'all had to jump one. I took her scalp. It wasn't even that serious. Y'all need to teach y'all kids to keep their. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all one last update. Due to the fact that the situation has, like I say, has been unbearable. It's just a whole lot going on. It's a whole lot of he say, she say that's going on. I can only give what was told to me, and I'm gonna share everything with you. So basically, this whole situation occurred due to the girl wanting to fight my daughter for this boy that my daughter was walking with in school. The boy that she was walking with was the boyfriend of the girl that she was fighting. Hey, you guys. So I'm gonna give you guys an update, and I can tell you right now, I am really over wham, like this situation has been above me right now, and I'm still trying to deal with it. Like I'm over it, honestly. But basically I did take her to the ER to get checked. She did complain about her leg was hurting. They did x-rays, nothing was found. We did go to the police station to do a report. However, when I got there, they stated that the school officer would take the proper protocol to do what he needed to do to place in that report. But when I was up there, he basically stated to me that usually when parents go, he'd have been doing the situation for years, and because of previous situations, nothing happens. Once it goes through the course, and because of kids' age and things like that, he says nothing happens. So it's like I don't know which way to go. I don't know what to do, how to handle the situation in an appropriate manner. You know, I don't want to go out and go meet the parents or, hey, you guys, so I'm gonna give you guys an update, and I can't tell you right now, fight nobody, no nothing. So I just really want to handle this in a civil manner. But my daughter did report the situation yesterday. She reported to 2 of the staffs at the school, trying to know who the other students are. My daughter only knows one of the students, and she is new to the school. She haven't been to school in the last 2 years, so this is like her first time actually physically being in school, and she doesn't know any of these people. So she only know one name of one person that was involved, and we really just waiting on the school with their investigation to give us an update of what they got.
Okay, I'm gonna end it there because it gets lengthy. It gets a little lengthy, right? Yeah. Okay, so basically, I think, listen, she's doing what she needs to do. Look, definitely handle it civilly. I don't know if she meant like civilized or if she was trying to play on words like civilly. Like I'm taking this shit to court. You know, my daughter only knows one name. She don't know the rest of the names. I'm trying to get the investigation completed so I can get the rest of the names. Hopefully she can take it to court. This same thing, not this same exact incident, but similar issue to my kid. I don't know who pulled her hair out. I don't know how her hair got pulled out. The school doesn't know, nor does the school bus. I'm not saying that somebody did it. It could have happened to her. But the problem here is that nobody knows. Like how it's just like this hair that was pulled out of my child's hair was pulled from the root, just like that, like pulled ball, not broken off hair. And so when you went to the spot, it was pieces broken off. No, this was actually pulled out of the root. So when we unraveled the twist to see where this was and if it was just broken, when we took off the rubber band, it just fell right out. Check out my YouTube channel. It's on this YouTube channel, Rebel TV. At Rebel TV, maybe not this one, you know, got Urban Binge, but at Rebel TV. Just search at Rebel TV. Hair pulled out, you know, like Rebel TV hair pulled out, something like that, and you'll see my blog video. And the teacher even called in the middle of me recording, documenting my child's head, like trying to make sure I record everything. Boom, you see, what the hell is that flying in here? Did you just see that? Yes, it's on the camera. Okay, it just went up like that, and it's white. It's an angel. It's the angel of the Lord. It's something. Yeah, but I don't know what happened, and the teacher ended up calling. It's all on video. The teacher ended up calling me ID restricted, and I put it in the YouTube video where she's saying, you know, she doesn't really know what could have happened to my kid, but she'll try to keep an eye on her closely. Even the bus, I felt like maybe somebody snatched her up by her hair and was like, "Get your ass over here because you hard headed as fuck." You know, I have. If you don't know, she's autistic, nonverbal, our kid. I say this all the time. I know I do, but I'm just letting the people know who have not seen it. And with her being nonverbal, it and me having severe anxiety. Okay, I don't just have anxiety. I have severe anxiety. With me dealing with that and my child not knowing how to say, you know, such and such did this to me, or even respond to a question like, did this happen or did this? It drives my head crazy because I just want to make sure that I am aware of everything that's happening at all times. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm just very nervous. I'm nosy. I say nervous, but I am nervous too about her going to school and, you know, not knowing how to talk and being able to say, yeah, that bitch just bit me. That bitch slapped me upside the head. I don't know what to say, you know, like, She just doesn't. She can't even answer me. But at least this child can tell her mom who did it. You can look at the video where I'm asking her, who did this, and she can't respond. It's kind of like a person with Tourette's. They can't help it. She literally can't help it. She can't make herself understand me in the moment. She literally just don't understand what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah. So I wanted to play that because that was like, whoa. I really felt her. I felt her there. But I think it would be even worse if this was a mother in my situation or in her situation, and her child is autistic or nonverbal. Fuck autistic, but just nonverbal, period. It's like, damn, you can't even talk and tell me what the fuck is going on or who the fuck pulled this shit out. And that much hair, good God. They gave her the pasta cut. I mean, like, they just balded her in the middle. They just like took it all out. Damn. And that doesn't even look like it's gonna grow back. It's like they fucked up the follicle. They look like they fucked it up. Damn. It's given it was already bald. It's unbelievable if somebody was able to pull that out. It had to be glue, and somebody took the wig and ripped it, and the whole patch of hair came out or something. That's just, it don't make sense that much hair perfectly came out. That looked like somebody took clippers and went, shaved her ball in a square or something. Like, I don't even understand how that would have happened, how a kid is capable of pulling hair like that. That's what I'm trying to figure out about my child. How's a kid capable? Jody is crying. What? He locked up. Huh? Oh my God, I can hear him. You don't hear him? Hold on, boy. Damn. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to play that. Okay, my next thing that I wanted to talk about, again, hit that thumbs up, guys. If you're watching this video right now, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell so you can be notified every time I go live or post a video. I really appreciate it, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Something else that I wanted to talk about was Cardi B. Cardi B, Cardi B was just recently, this girl is out here literally selling her CDs on the street. What was that about? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what that's about. I should have already saved that video and put that video in the queue, but yeah, I didn't. So let me go to here. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, here it is. Let's play this. Yeah. So Cardi is very funny. First of all, Cardi is very funny. She really don't give a shit what nobody think about her and what nobody has to say about her, which I really love that about Cardi. She's not like Greg, like Nene said about Greg and Peter. He's not like Greg is not like that. Greg is not like that. Trying to shade her own husband about and butter up to Peter. Say Peter is much better than my husband. Nikki is not like Cardi. Okay, they are just two different, cut from two different cloths. Nikki is like wannabe ghetto. Wanna bust a cap in a bitch. Cardi B is, I absolutely will bust a cap in a bitch. And unfortunately, as much as I love Ra Ali, I'm an Aquarius. Ra Ali is an Aquarius. I see her middle ways. I don't think she'll bust a cap fully. I think Cardi 100% will bust a cap. Like, if Cardi wasn't living the life she's living now, she might be in prison. When people say that as a saying, I believe that for Cardi. I can believe that for Cardi if she were to say that. If she were to stand up in church and say, the Lord done brought me here because I would be in jail if it wasn't for the Lord, I could believe Cardi. Like, just looking at her life constantly. Something else, I don't think Cardi is a rapper. I don't think she is a rapper. What I think that she is, if she is a rapper, she's not the rapper that they keep trying to force on us. They keep trying to force this this Cardi that we just don't want. What we want is a reality show Cardi. We want a show to be going on for 15 seasons, or at least press for the mark of 15 seasons, and give us Cardi. Give us Cardi and give us Cardi and her friends. Just like Ari Fletcher's show. The show is basically centered around her. And then you have Nikki's hairstylist. What's Nikki's hairstylist's name? I can't think of his name right now. Tay. I think that's his name. You got him. It's like they're all centered around Ari, basically. That's what it feels like, you know. They should do that for Cardi B. I think Cardi B would do awesome having her own reality show. I really do. I think Cardi needs her own reality show. But recently she stopped on the side of the road in New York City and laid out all of her CD books, her CD albums, and we're selling them for $9.99. Now, I would say this is fake and was just for content, but she literally set up this stuff. You mean to tell me they set this up and they're not going to sell this? But still, it's probably for content. A lot of people were in the comments saying, like, you know, that she's falling off. She's not a good rapper, of course, because she said that her label said that she got to get out in these streets and sell this album. And, you know, people just not here for the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj right now. Not that Cardi B did anything. It's just from the jump. Most people don't think Cardi can rap, okay? But we think Nicki can rap, but Nicki has a bad, nasty attitude. We want influencer Cardi B. We want Cardi B doing a reality show. We want her doing her thing on social media, making people laugh, acting, you know, put her in some funny shit. Like, we want to see her constantly doing content, whether that be reality show or funny shit or movies or something. But rapping, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's forced. It's just it's a force is there. Whether it's forced upon her to be something or do something more than what she is capable of or willing to do, and we can feel that, or you guys are forcing her on us, and she don't even want that shit. As much as y'all trying to like my label said, get out in these streets. That's for real. But being out here on the street actually selling this, I think it's just purely skit and social media, you know, clicks and shit, which she don't need the clicks. Of course she doesn't. But the label saying she got to get out in these streets and sell it. The sentiment, I think the sentiments are definitely get out there and sell this shit.
$9.99 for the little ones. Y'all get the little ones for $9.99. What up, y'all? We outside. We got the exclusive Cardi B new album we selling right now. Look at it right here. We got the vinyls. We got the CDs. We got the court edition. We got the court edition. $9.99. $9.99.
Yeah, she put her court.
Look at your CDs, y'all.
She sure did. She put the court photo on the album.
$9.99.
Her sitting in court.
$9.99.
She put that on the album.
$50 right here. $20. $20. $9.99 for the little ones. Y'all get the little ones for $9.99. What up, y'all? We outside. We got the exclusive Cardi B new album we selling right now. Look at it right here. We got the vinyls. We got the CDs. We got the court edition. We got the court edition. $9.99. $9.99. Look at your CDs, y'all.
Yeah. So she did that, and I think that it's creative. It's just her being creative. I'm trying to unwrap my arm. It's just her being creative. That's all. Just her being creative. But I love Cardi, and I love that for Cardi. But I do want her to. I think a lot of people want her to just serve influencer, girl. Serve. I'm gonna make a YouTube channel and vlog, bitch. Serve. I'm about to go eat on my YouTube channel, bitch. I'm about to get on Twitch, bitch. Serve that, and then give us music in between, you know, and be independent and make all your money on your own, because that's how your music feels. It doesn't feel like it is, you know, you gotta be all on Rock Nation and shit. Like, it's not even necessary. Like, you'll make good money on YouTube and Twitch, because we just love Cardi and her personality, you know. We don't even need her to make music. For real. Anyway, so Cardi B out in the streets. Something else I wanted to talk about is Dee Dee Davis. Dee Dee Davis says that she does not and will not ever get along with the woman that played her aunt on the Bernie Mac show. So you guys know Wanda, and you guys know Baby Girl, Baby Girl from the Bernie Mac show. Hold on. Let's see if I can find Baby Girl. Baby Girl. This girl said, I don't fuck with that trick no more. Hit that trick with a bottle. Yeah. That's what she was saying. Oh, let me show you guys. Oh, here it is.
No. Are me and her cool? No. Will we ever talk again? Probably not. Will we ever be cool? Fuck no. And that's what it is.
What's wrong?
Everybody else I love.
Everybody else I love.
Whom. I'm talking about the woman that played Bernie's wife on the show. No. There's no y'all are just nosy. No, me and her ain't cool. That's it. That's it. I don't fuck with her. That's it. Jeremy, Camille, I love them. Those are damn near like my real siblings. Jeremy, let me tell y'all a little secret about Jeremy. No. Are me and her cool? No. Will we ever talk again? Probably not. Will we ever be cool? Fuck no. And that's what it is.
That was crazy. I was very shocked.
Everybody else I love. I love them.
I was very shocked by that.
Whom. I'm talking about the woman that played Bernie's wife on the show. No.
So she says that she gets along well with the two that played as her siblings. They are still currently in her life and are like siblings to her currently right now, in her life. So she loves them. I couldn't imagine what happened with Khalida Smith. That's her name. I think that's how you pronounce it. I couldn't imagine what could have happened with Khalida Smith to cause this baby girl to be this way towards her, because that woman has always been elegant. She reminds me a lot of Lynn Whitfield. She does put me in the mind a lot of Lynn Whitfield. I feel like she's very classy and has a very stuck-up attitude like Lynn Whitfield does. So I will say that, but I couldn't imagine what Aunt Wanda did to baby girl to make baby girl Wanda and Vanessa having a problem, but to see, baby girl saying this, their reactions with each other was not even as deep as the reactions for Jordan and Vanessa, because they were older, dealing with Khalida. So I can imagine them saying, I don't deal with her because of this. I could be like, oh, okay, so it's probably because of this or this. But for baby girl, it was a baby. When the show ended, you were still a kid, a baby. So what issue do you have with her outside that quite possibly could have what happened outside of the show that you were upset with her about? Is it that she whooped you one day and your mama was like, you don't put your hand on my child, you don't put your hand on my child? Like she bent you over and whooped you one day? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what could it be that baby girl and Aunt Wanda are bumping heads and beefing with each other. That's just, the world is truly coming to an end, and baby girl and Aunt Wanda is arguing with each other. What the hell? What's going on? That's crazy. But yeah, but hopefully she comes out. Khalida Smith will come out eventually and say it, but she's so classy. Wanda Aunt Wanda is not gonna come out and say nothing. You know, she's too classy to come out and say anything. I doubt that she even come out and acknowledge that shit. More than likely, she's not gonna come out and even acknowledge that shit. All right. Anyway, the next thing that I wanted to talk about tonight was people steady trying to force Snoop Dogg on to the people. We don't want Snoop Dogg, okay? I don't give a damn how many interviews he do with black hosts, with black led podcasts, black led radio shows, or any of that. I don't care. I don't give a damn how many podcast shows or any of that he does. Guess what? No matter what's wrong? Huh? I don't care what shows, what Snoop Dogg does. I don't want to see Snoop Dogg on my TV. I don't want to see Snoop Dogg, and I don't understand why the people won't grasp that. We don't want to see Snoop Dogg. You performed for Trump. You showed us your colors, okay? You showed us what you want to do. You want to vote for Trump? Then go vote for Trump. Go be with Trump. Don't try to come to us now. We don't want it. We don't want it. We don't want it. All right? We don't want it. We don't give a damn. I think Andy tried to have Trump on there. Tried to have Snoop on there. We don't want it. All right? Stop trying to force Snoop Dogg down our throat. So recently, Snoop said that he has he got a new movie coming out, and he's hoping that the MAGA crew supports him. So yeah, they just keep trying to force feed us Snoop Dogg. We don't want Snoop Dogg. We don't want Snoop Dogg. You showed us what you're about. You showed us what you want and what you want to lean into. You want to lean into money. Money is what drives you, Snoop Dogg. So that is what you're going to get. There's your money. There's your money, and we've canceled you. We've completely let Snoop Dogg go. We don't want no more Snoop. Snoop, you're done. Stop trying to force feed us Snoop Dogg. We don't want you, Snoop. We don't want Snoop. I don't care how many interviews he do. You pick the side. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that little tidbit in there. Anyway, my next thing that I wanted to talk about, because speaking of Snoop Dogg and murder, honey, Rasheeda, there's been no word on Rasheeda and her son. I know that the latest update was that T Hood was pronounced. It was pronounced by the coroner's office that he was murdered. So it says police identified Kai Lasheed Frost as the primary suspect in the fatal shooting of rapper Tevin Hood, which occurred on August 8, 2025. August 8, 2025 at a home in Snellville, Georgia. T Hood was reportedly in a relationship with Kelsey Frost, Kai's sister. Okay, so we know that. The autopsy results show that T Hood suffered from multiple gunshot wounds in the back, in the abdomen, in the buttocks, and in both thighs. These injuries align with what law enforcement considers a potential self-defense scenario. Surveillance and video footage circulating online show T Hood reportedly physically assaulting Kelsey, pushing, yanking her hair, and pulling her toward the ground. This is for domestic dispute context. This footage is suggested to have occurred just prior to the shooting and is being used to provide context for the events. Okay. The self-defense claims have been contested. The Frost family and investigators maintain that the shooting may have been an act of self-defense, with Kai arriving after an altercation and staying to cooperate with authorities. However, T Hood's mother strongly disputes that narrative, saying he was walking away and got shot 5 times in his back We will not let this ride. Okay. The status of the legal proceedings as of August 20th, 2025, no formal charges have been filed against Kai Frost. Police are reviewing the evidence and continuing their investigation. The suspect right now is Kai Rasheed Frost, 24 years old. He is the son of Kirk and Rasheeda Frost. We know that. T Hood, Tevin T Hood, 33, rapper. Multiple gunshot wounds during domestic dispute. Video evidence of assault claimed by Frost family, challenged by T Hood's mother. Charges none yet. Investigation ongoing. So here's the thing. I think that T Hood's mother is automatically going to say that, he was walking away. She doesn't know. She wasn't there. She was not there. She doesn't have proof and she doesn't have facts that's what happened. I don't think she does. If she does, then she does. But I don't think she has proof or facts. I think that that's just her motherly instinct saying, I know my son and my son didn't sit there and do that. With Kelsey putting out the videos, days later, it was also, to protect. She's in between a rock and a hard place, grieving the death of her partner, and then trying to defend her brother, defending her, quite possibly, allegedly. That's like putting Kelsey in a really tight position where, her grieving is probably just having to be pushed to the back because her brothers, her brother and her brothers, her family, come first, especially when you have to consider what I've been through with T Hood. He done beat my ass, and allegedly he's been shot up because he was beating my ass. He was fighting me. Stop putting your hands on me. You won't get what my brother came over here to give you. So of course T Hood mom is believing that her son was walking away, and she's standing on that. But I doubt that she knows for a fact that T Hood was actually walking away. It's just her motherly instincts is telling her, my son was walking away. Police say that he was cooperating with authorities by staying at the home. So apparently someone said, stay there, don't leave. And his defense, or their defense for Kai, is probably that, T Hood was running at him, thinking that Kai is a wimp, thinking that Kai will not pull the trigger, and Kai did. I just don't understand how gunshot wounds end up in the back and the buttocks. I can still see Kai being indicted for murder. I can still see him being brought up on charges for murder, but possibly not going down for murder once it come down to trial. Like, he might get something lesser, but I don't know. I just can't figure out how the gunshots would have ended up in his back and buttocks. He got shot in the chest and then turned around and ran away, and then y'all kept shooting. I don't know. Just trying to figure this out. But Kelsey did say he was recovering. My baby was just recovering from gunshot wounds, something along those lines. So apparently he had just got shot and was recovering. So I don't know. But Kai finding a motherfucker. I don't know what he gonna do if he go to prison. I don't know what Kai gonna do if he go to prison. He might have to bend over. He might have to do the bending. Seriously, he might have to be the one doing the bending, and that's for real. All right, let me move on from that. Pieces of me. That's my shit. Look at my face. All right, the next thing that I wanted to talk about was Kelly Price going off on black women. Kelly Price going off on black women recently. Kelly Price really did let black women have it. Like, she truly did. Let me see if I can find the video of Kelly Price going off. My God. She was livid. But let me tell y'all, Kelly, this is not new for Kelly. Kelly has a habit of going on live, saying what,
Black women, you are some of the most.
She's never been afraid to say what she needs to say. Go on live, go online, and say what she need to say. All right. So here's what Kelly had to say. Kelly Price with a message to Black women. You are some of the most nasty, disrespectful people. I don't know what happened, but she was pissed the fuck off. All right.
Nasty, disrespectful people. But any man that feels that he has the right to disrespect a woman that has never done anything to them because they want to feel whatever and they realize that they will never have to say what they say under a picture or a video of me, something that is nasty and hurtful, and you want to put it there, you do that because you a bitch. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Before I was saved, I was a Black girl born and raised on the south side of Jamaica. So let's make that abundantly clear.
Jamaica,
okay? Queen. That's number one. Yeah. Number two, to you women activists out here, you DEI hires who getting ready to lose your job, if you haven't lost it already, because guess what? I haven't lost mine. And I'm not going to lose it. Because while you fighting up for somebody in another culture to get your job, God gave me my voice. And yes, Black women, you are some of the most nasty, disrespectful people. Black women, you are some of the most nasty, disrespectful people. But any man that feels that he has the right to disrespect a woman that has never done anything to them because they want to feel whatever and they realize that they will never have to say what they say under a picture or a video of me, something that is nasty and hurtful, and you want to put it there, you do that because you a bitch. And I mean,
okay, so Lonnie probably pissed her off even more. Okay, shut the hell up, Lonnie. Everyone handles hurt feelings. Everyone handles hurt feelings and name calling differently. But to me, to name call back will solve nothing. God handles it even if you don't see it, but still block and keep living. Understood. Okay, I'm not gonna say shut the hell up, Lonnie. But nobody want to hear that right now. You big too. Feel where she coming from. She talking about Kelly. She's saying because Kelly said you a bitch, and Kelly saying you a DEI hire. Kelly been watching too much Funky Dineva, honey. So now she going there. Right. She going there because Funky been saying shit like that a lot lately. You cubicle workers, I never argue with a cubicle worker.
I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Before I was saved, I was a Black girl born and raised on the south side of Jamaica. So let's make that abundantly clear. Okay? That's number one. Number two, to you women activists out here, you DEI hires who getting ready to lose your job, if you haven't lost it already, because guess what? I haven't lost mine, and I'm not going to lose it. Because while you fighting up for somebody in another culture to get your job, God gave me my voice. And yes, Black women, you are some of the most nasty. Find yourself, because a degree does not give you class. Find yourself, because a degree ain't going to get your stupid ass into heaven. Find yourself, because being a keyboard thug on social media ain't going to do nothing but get your ass whipped when somebody walk up on you that don't know, that you don't even know is watching you. I said what I said. Find yourself, because a degree does not give you class. Find yourself, because a degree ain't going to get your stupid ass into heaven. Find yourself, because being a keyboard thug on social media ain't going to do nothing but get your ass whipped when somebody walk up on you that don't know, that you don't even know is watching you. I said what I said. Find yourself.
Somebody said she ain't wrong, but she the exact person she talking about. Oh. Hello, pot, meet kettle. Wait, where is this coming from? Why y'all doing her like this? I'm so confused. What the hell? How is she the pot calling the kettle? How is she the pot calling the kettle black? How? I don't understand how. She don't do shit like this. She don't be calling people names and shit. Somebody was bothering her. People calling her names. And y'all are, look at Charity Boone. Charity Boone said, watch y'all in the comments prove her point. Right. Y'all still being mean. What is she saying? She's saying, leave me the fuck alone. I really don't know what the comment was that somebody made that pissed her off, but Kelly don't do no cussing, all right? Kelly don't normally do no cussing and stuff, all right? Kelly is a church lady, all right? It's not usual that Kelly would be doing some cussing. It's not my show if I don't do a burp. I'm telling you, I can't. It's always a burp. I'm just like burp. It just come out. Just You know, they'll come out. Anyway, no, seriously. Anyway, something else I wanted to talk about, and I'm about to end this because I'm gonna do another video tomorrow with some of these topics actually, instead of doing all these topics tonight. Angie Stone, Angie Stone's kids, all right, they filed a lawsuit, a wrongful death lawsuit against the trucking company, which I knew that was coming down the pipes. People don't just do that right out the bat. You know, they got to find the right lawyer, not just find the right lawyer, but also, you know, in finding the right lawyer, make sure the lawyer mean them some damn good. You know, make sure they, you know, talk to the folks first. Like that shit, ooh, it's a lot. It's a lot. Then, you know, the daughter wasn't getting along with her. She probably, I want some money. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. So here's what's going on September 2nd, 2025. Angie Stone's children, Diamond Stone and Michael D'Angelo Archer, which is D'Angelo child. I want your sugar. You know, D'Angelo, the singer, and Angie Stone, they have a child together. So that's Michael D'Angelo Archer and her oldest daughter, Diamond Stone. They filed a wrongful death lawsuit in Gwinnett County. Oh God, Gwinnett County, Lawrenceville, Georgia. And I say, oh God, because Gwinnett County, I don't know how black the judges are now, but very white in Gwinnett County. And I'm pretty sure the court system in Gwinnett County in Lawrenceville, Georgia is very white. So yeah, you know that Angie Stone died back in March, highway crash with I believe a truck or a bus company or something like that. So details from the lawsuit: the suit targets a wide range of defendants: the van driver, the truck driver, owners of both the van and the tractor trailer, the trucking company, CSRT, the truck manufacturer, Daimler Truck North America, the collision mitigation systems maker. The collisions mitigation systems maker. And the key allegations include Angie Stone and other passengers survived the initial rollover of the van, but she was still trying to exit when a sugar-loaded tractor trailer slammed into it at nearly 70 miles per hour, ejecting and pinning her underneath the van. So she survived the initial rollover of the van, and while trying to exit the van after it had rolled over, Angie Stone began to exit the van. A 18-wheeler sugar-loaded tractor trailer came at 70 miles per hour and slammed right into the crashed out SUV that Angie Stone was trying to climb out of, and then killed her. And then that's what killed her. So the lawsuit claims the truck driver was distracted using headphones and failing to apply the brakes. The truck's collision avoidance system allegedly failed to detect the overturned van and did not activate. The complaint seeks to recover damages for hospital bills, funeral costs, legal fees, and other recoverable losses. Okay. The plaintiffs are Diamond Stone and Michael D'Angelo Archer. So yeah, basically, yeah, the allegations are just that, you know, my mom would have survived this, but, you know, this truck came and crashed her. But then they're still suing the people that were driving her, you know, Angie's driver. And all those people survived, from my understanding. So I don't know. I do think that they have a case here, but I find it hard to believe that they're going to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's Gwinnett County. I don't know if they're going to win with it being Gwinnett County. You know, maybe they will, though. Maybe Gwinnett County has some compassionate judges, you know, and hopefully also when you get a judgment for $2.5 million, $4.5 million, or whatever $1 million you ask for, it doesn't mean you're going to get it. Okay. If it's a big company, you'll get it. But that's if they don't go and file to change the number or to get it removed because they want to continue arguing their case. So they could settle out and still change it. I think that's what happened to T.I. and Tiny. They settled out with the OMG dolls, and then guess what? They end up changing what their settlement amount was. So I was like, dang, they just got paid. They just got paid. And guess what? They end up changing the settlement amount. So yeah, I do think that they have a case, though. They definitely have a uphill case. Okay. So the last thing I want to talk about, okay? The last thing I want to talk about, okay, I'll talk about two more things. One more thing and then one more thing. Lil Nas X. Haven't gotten a chance to talk about it. If you haven't checked out our latest video, you need to go I mean, not our latest video, but our video where we react to Lil Nas X mom being found downtown, 5 points, talking to Atlanta street interviews. It was a really good video. We reacted to both times that he talked to her, but he recently just went back to talk to her and showed her the video of Lil Nas having his, what they are calling, a mental breakdown. And she was actually laughing. She was like, that's my baby. That's my baby. Yes. I'm gonna be his ass. I'm gonna whoop his ass. She's kind of out of it. I don't even think she was really grasping what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, he has one of his parents still sane enough to take good care of him. Where was dad at the time that this happened? I couldn't tell you, but I assume Nas lives by himself now. He's old enough to be alone. But I know when his career first started, his dad was with him all the time, 24/7, all the time, even in the home. Now, I don't know if, dad is around him all the time, 24/7. But it is unfortunate. He went live and was like, your girl gonna be okay and all of that. I think Lil Nas should be quiet. I don't think that he should have did that video. I think that he should just be quiet for a little while and come back after it looked like he thought about what he did a little bit. It seemed like, yeah, you might have thought about it, but really we want to feel like when you come back and you do your first video, it feels like you really are saying, not really my bad, but just like, y'all, I was tripping, or what you just said. But I just feel like it was just too soon. Right? It was just you literally, the day that you get out, or the next day, not even 24 hours, you post the video like, your girl gonna be okay. I will say he fine in the motherfucker, okay? I love Lil Nas lips, all right? Lil Nas lips is the bomb. You know what they say? T, right? That's T. His lips is T. His lips is very, very hot lips. But this is what the people want to see. So many homophobic people want to see the downfall of Lil Nas X. They are all in the comment section like, yeah, you worship the devil. Yeah, you worship the devil. You playing with God. I can guarantee you, it's that, but it's also gay. Y'all just glad to be saying, y'all glad he played with the devil so that y'all can use that instead of saying gay. But some people are bold enough to go in the comments and they're saying, look, he gay and he was playing with the devil. You gay and you was playing with the devil. Yeah, you're going to have this downfall. I don't know what they say about the successful gay men that don't have these type of downfalls. What do you say about that? What do you say about the successful gay men that actually don't believe in Jesus Christ and are atheists or Satanists and have bukus of money, cars and everything? What do you say about that? But yeah, this is what people want to see. They want to see the downfall of Lil Nas X. So I hope that he pick back up and rub it in everybody's face and never acknowledge it again. Move on and be like, I'm not acknowledging that. That's like, I don't even want to do an interview about it and get his shit together. But for some reason, and I hate to speak negative, I see this in his future again. I feel like this could be happening. This might happen again. I feel like something like this may happen again, or even worse. I don't think that this is the last time we'll see Lil Nas like this or behind bars. I don't know why. I just feel that way. You know. Anyway, my last thing that I wanted to talk about before I get out of here, I'm gonna come back tomorrow with another video. Okay, I'm gonna come back tomorrow with another video. But right now, the last thing that I wanted to talk about was Keke Wyatt's son. Okay, Keke Wyatt's son. If you don't know, Keke Wyatt has a gay son, an openly gay son. I think her oldest child is gay. I believe that this boy is her oldest child, and he is, but he's gay. But he recently went, to his Instagram to reveal, some things, hurtful things that his mom has said. And first of all, he knows what he's doing. He knows that the gay community loves his mother. Gay people love good singing. Gay black men love good singing. Even gay white men, and a lot of gay people love Keke Wyatt. So first of all, he knew, one thing that's a trigger, one group that's a trigger, and he wanted to do that because he's angry and he's pissed off. And sometimes it's not right, and sometimes your child may have a valid reason for being angry. Like the kid that Twitter video where the kid is slapping his mom and his grandmother takes him over to see his mom, and his mom is sitting on the steps, and he begins to smack his mom in the face, and he's like 9 years old, like, yo, get up, get up, get up. You're tripping. You're high. You're high. And she's just sitting there like a zombie. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel I'm gonna play what he said, but I feel bad because I feel like Keke don't mean what she say, but there is some thought in it. She just trying to make herself believe, no, that's not why. But a little bit, she have that thought. I don't want to say belief, but she has that thought that he's cursed because he's gay. He's cursed because he's gay, and that ain't the lifestyle you're supposed to live. I don't know what she would say to the many, many, many gay men out here that don't deal with what her son is dealing with. Is he like the only chosen one? Does she think he's so chosen that he turned away from a lifestyle that he should have been, and so God chose him, cursed him, and I guess she feels like other gay boys, the few gay boys that go through the same thing that he going through, are cursed too. I don't know. But I do feel like she has that thought a little bit that he's cursed. His homosexuality has cursed him, and now he got cancer, and he said something along the lines of, if we knew you were going to turn out like this, we would have spent our money somewhere better. Something like that. That's crazy. That's crazy if Keke said these things. But if you watch Keke's reality show, and if you watch her on R&B Divas, then you know that Keke Wyatt mouth, she gets reckless. If you've seen the way she talks to Michael, her ex, even the one she just broke up with, the baby daddy she just broke up with, the husband she just broke up with, even him, I'm pretty sure he would say, yeah, she talk crazy. She say some real mean, hateful stuff. And I know she do. I can only imagine. It's just about the fact that when he dies, she got to live with what she has said. And just know, she got to know that he laying here in his casket, Lord forbid, and I laid those words upon him. And this body laying right here had to hold that weight, thinking daily. And that's what I feel like church people do. That's what I feel like the church does. They manipulate you. They get into your mind and play on what your insecurity is, what you are insecure about, what you have an issue in already, and They begin to preach around that to make you feel all right about it. Not to say it's bad, but I'm just saying it's a way of getting into your mind. It's like hypnosis or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like manipulating your mind, forming your mind. I can't like forming your thoughts. Like, you know, when it's real deep. When he dies, Keke, no, she gonna be hurt. She gonna be hurt as hell. Because a lot of people catch cancer and then it go away and then it comes back and they end up dying. Lord forbid that anything happens to him. But Keke, you said that, and you said this, and if it does, you're gonna have to lay there in that casket knowing that he died with that inside that head that you're looking at. That head you're looking at, that weight was just on him. It was on him. And the lady that birthed him did it. You did it. You got to make sure you watch what you're doing to your children. Anybody watching me right now, make sure you watch. Pray over your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, because later on in life, they gonna throw that shit back up. Didn't you? And if you didn't you want to? Do you want to hear that shit? No, you don't want to hear that shit. So prepare now. So that you form what she getting ready to say later on. Because they're gonna do it anyway. So just your actions will form what she gonna say later or what he gonna say later about you. Or what they're gonna remember later. You know, like you gotta watch. But that's unfortunate, you know. It's like my mama. My mama done said a lot of hateful, mean shit. And it sticks with me still to this day. Still to this day. It sticks with me. And my mama don't know the kind of weight she has put on me from some of the hateful, mean things that she said and done. She don't understand. And when I'm dead and gone, she'll feel it. She'll feel it. She gonna feel that shit. And she should know that I carried that. And it's not easy. You can say you forgive somebody. You can say, oh, I'm sorry 1,001 times. But sometimes, you know, it's up to me to kind of work that out in myself and smooth that thing out and get that out of me so that I don't feel this way, you know, and continue to feel this way. But what's wrong? Your phone about to die? But yeah, I think that was so crazy. Let me play this real quick before I get out of here.
Finger down if you were diagnosed with cancer as a teenager. I want to give
my commentary before I start.
Personal gain and attention.
Hold on. Oh. He don't play no game.
Put a finger down if you were diagnosed with cancer as a teenager and your parent decides to publicly announce your diagnosis for personal gain and attention, but behind the scenes saying that your diagnosis is karma for you being a part of the alphabet mafia. And if they'd known that you were going to turn out like this, they could have kept their money.
So, I don't know. I feel bad for him. No matter, and it's so sad. It's all up to him to forgive her and really get that weight off of him. But it's hard when it's your mama. It's hard when it's your mama. And no matter how I'm acting right now, it's so crazy to me that you don't understand why I'm acting like this and you ain't trying to understand it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of black mamas don't know how to show affection in the middle of their child showing out. In the middle of your child showing out, do a whole 360, do something different. Give your child some affection in the middle of them acting up. Some weird ass shit. Hug them, kiss them. Do I do that to Yaya? Do I randomly hug and kiss her when she's showing out? And just take a deep breath? I just have to take a deep breath like, I love you, baby. Give me a hug. And just rub her head. Because instead of popping the shit out of her, for showing out, I just give you a hug. You just got to ask the Lord for patience before you say something or do something that you're going to regret, you know, that they're going to throw back up or that can be a burden on them. You know, my mama done fuck me up so much, you know, that I have to try to watch what kind of fucking up I'm doing to my child, myself. Because I don't want that on her the way my mama has left me. And that's for real. You know, you really have to be self-aware and you really have to Stay woke, keep your eyes open, and just ask God for guidance so that you can be clear and have clarity, especially when it come down to dealing with humans and dealing with people. You know what I'm saying? Because who else is people every day that you're dealing with? You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you got your eyes open constantly. Seriously. But Keke Wyatt, dead ass wrong. No matter what the fuck he did, what you said was wrong. Because guess what? You're his fucking mother. If anything, grow up and be like, you know what? Go in the room. I'm not gonna do this with you. I'm gonna walk away for a little while. All right. You're really going there, and you're gonna make me go there. All right. I'm gonna walk away from you. Something like that. You don't say, you can't, sir. That's why you're a part of the. That's why you got cancer, because you're a part of the LGBTQ squad, the Levitical squad. It's like, damn, mama. Damn, Keke, I know you can be real mean. I don't think your mama like that. But I know your mama probably is mean as hell, but I think you got her beat. And you've been like that. Why the hell you ain't changed? That ain't nothing new. Keke, you been like that since before that boy was born. And you still doing the shit. Just, man, that's disappointing. You got to fix that, Keke. That's not good. That boy gonna live with that and die with that. He gonna live with that and die with that. That ain't gonna go away from him, because he has cancer and he's gay. And that might be an insecurity of his, because he's from the church. He loved the Lord probably. So like, am I doing something I ain't supposed to be doing? Am I gonna go to hell? Is this why I got cancer? Because I'm a part of the Levitical squad, and that's not true. But he got to deal with that because it come from his mama. Of course, he gonna believe what his mama said. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys. It's been scrolling down here at the bottom the whole time. Follow us at the Urban Bench on Facebook, THEE, everywhere else, THE. And make sure you follow me at Rico Bellucci, at the Urban Bench, TikTok, everywhere. YouTube, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, hit the bell. I'll be back tomorrow for more commentary. I had a few more stories, but it's getting late. I don't want to continue. I'm sleepy as hell. I'll see you guys later. Again, thank you for tuning in. To the people that do tune in, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Please hit the thumbs up. All right. And hit the bell and hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Bye.